Thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of People of 757. My name is Manny. I'm here with
Michael.
And Michael, first question, how long have you been on the road?
I've been on the road off and on for 40 years with the pack, off and on. I'm Vietnam generation. We saw everything get turned upside down. It was obvious to me that all mainstream media was a lie, and a couple marriages went bad. I started walking down the road with a pack on my back 1 October 78.
78.
Yeah, so I've been all over Alaska, Western Canada. I just spent 10 years in Central America, been all over the States. Yeah.
Tell us about your time in Nicaragua.
Okay, I went into Nicaragua because I was very, very, very disappointed in the way of the United States. That these governments could lie and lie and lie about all these wars that are all sold on lies. It's all lies. And, but the big bankers that run D.C. and European Union, they're friends on the war machines. So to sell war machine, you have a war. Well, what a place to have a war? Well, they can control the oil and the gas. Because in case you haven't seen, I think they consume something like 800 million gallons of crude oil here a day. It's a day, brother. You think they need wars in the Middle East? So I just had me sorely disappointed in 08. Nobody wanted to hear it. So I ended up living up in northern Nicaragua, living with poor people, teaching little kids how to read, the Bible. So a big revolution started in Nicaragua. And then they had a civil war, the economy collapsed, and the money was gone. So what they announced to the people, 1 February 2018, we're going to take 30% of the money off your Social Security check because we're doing poorly. I used to have a list 5 years ago of 200 people in Nicaragua worth over 30 million apiece. That's a lot of money in a third world country. Because down in Nicaragua, I could live, take care of everything, a couple of days in a Cebro on a computer for $350 a month. Everything. Little apartment, food, giving away my literature, teaching people how to read certain books. So, whole point being is it turned out to be the same game. So, but it's a different package. Rich people lie, treat poor people like slaves. Poor people don't know how to fight back. And they were slaughtering people in the streets. In fact, maybe later on we can do an hour on the war in Nicaragua because for some reason the American media doesn't think it's important that they slaughtered 500 people in the streets or personal executions. When I left into February, it's stamped on my passport, 700 people in prison, small country, you know. So I bailed out of Nicaragua, got into Southern California, sleeping under a tree, spitting up blood, first week of March this past. Walked into the emergency room of UCI, which is University of California, Irvine, spitting up blood, hot blood. 3 hours later, they had me in the operation room, and they took a tumor out of my windpipe and rebuilt my voice box. I hadn't had a voice for a couple of years. I was just passing out literature down there. They rebuilt my voice box. So by 14 April, I was talking again. One thing about California, a lot of rich people, I walked in, got Medi-Cal. If you're 67 and broke, they say, what do you need? Oh, an operation. It only costs $50,000. A couple months in a rehab. You know, time I got out, I had my Social Security. I'm 70 years old. I'm back on the road again. I live out in the woods out here. I'm gonna go sit down on the bench on the boardwalk and study good books on my little telephone. It's got a phone. 70 years old, got my first phone. I'm really respecting y'all for being out here. Find real people that got real stories about sweat, blood, and tears. My generation was sacrificed to the war machine. The ones that didn't kill went crazy. Ones that didn't go crazy became like Bush 2 or Obama, work for people on the war machine, or follow them because they want the big house out here, the 2 SUVs in the driveway. Oh, it takes a lot of gas for an SUV. That's all right. Start another war, you know. So some of my people out of the 70s survived, and they're sane, and they write poetry like me.
Right.
And
So,
That's what's going on.
all right, that was great. That's a great answer, man. Like,
I'm the last. When I write a poem, I sign it. The last hitchhiker. I'm talking about the poetry of being a hitchhiker. You're outside the gang, but you can get along with people, so you're gonna have what you need. And what you need is all you need today. Right in there, there's everything. Everything's right there. You know,
So, I guess the question I have for you after hearing all this is, what's the most important thing that you have learned on your 40-year journey?
Without any formal religious training, I believe there's a God. The Lord Jesus said, treat other people the way you want to be treated. That's my main rule. But you gotta pay a price to tell the truth. None of my relatives talk to me. I'm 70 years old, I got $400 in my name, and you know what? I lived for years down in Nicaragua outside. I could survive on $2 or $3 a day. So even with my $400 in my pocket, that's a lot of money for me. It's a lot of money. I got a pile of newspapers in there. I just grabbed out a newspaper box. That's my mattress tonight, out under the trees. I'm fine. I like it. I go down to the shower room where you can wash clothes by the beach, get cleaned up. You don't need much. You don't need much. You are who you are in your soul. You are how much you love people. You are how much you serve other people. You are how much you care about other people. You are how much you're willing to pay a price to be honest. I'll be walking down the street 10 minutes from now, take some bullets right there. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm out of here. I took my best shot to tell the truth. I was honest with y'all, you know.
So, how did your perspective on life change from when you didn't have a voice to when you first got your voice? Like, what was that? Did that moment like spark another like flame inside of you?
So I said to God, why did you give me a voice? And I think what I heard was, just tell the truth. Say it slow, say it clear, be real sincere. If you're talking to 4 people on the street corner, that's plenty. Because the majority don't want to hear it. I mean, that's just the way it is. Sure. The majority of people don't want to hear it. They don't want to give up their 20,000 credit line on a Visa card. They don't want to give up their conformity where everybody likes them when they get along. You know?
You can feel like the genuine energy just like radiating from you. It's the wisdom. It's honestly like very profound, and it's refreshing to meet somebody who isn't afraid to say what's on their mind or what's really coming from their heart. So to meet someone like you is an honor.